Well, ladies and gentlemen, you might want to stop rolling your fat doobies around because it really feels like that we're living in a Scooby-Doo world right now, because the homie Putin ended up lecturing everybody on peace. Check this out. You do not have to subscribe. You do not have to like the video. Roll it.
A short time ago, Russian President Vladimir Putin was asked if he is worried that the world could be heading toward World War III in this situation. Here's what he said.
It is disturbing. I am speaking without any irony, without any jokes. Of course, there is a lot of conflict potential. It is growing, and it is right under our noses, and it affects us directly. And this requires, of course, not only our careful attention to the events taking place,
we need
but also the search for solutions. The search for solutions, preferably by peaceful means.
And now listen, man, I'm for peace, brothers. I'm for peace. So you know, the situation is wild when even the homie Putin is talking about peace, but it looks like the homie Netanyahu and the homie Putin, they got a different definition of the word peace though. So yeah, breaking story. That is the breaking story. Guess what? We now have the homie Trump also responding. I'm gonna show you that, but before I show you that, this happened 5 years ago, all right? This is all gonna make sense, all right? I want to play you this clip, and also real quick though, shout out to the homie Denise for the $5 super thanks. Really appreciate it, brother. Thank you, gang. All right, let's get to the content here, boo. Now this happened 5 years ago. It's very short, all right? Check this.
Likely and definitely you will be deserving a Nobel Prize on that.
I think I'll get a Nobel Prize for a lot of things.
Mr. President,
I think I'm going to get a Nobel Prize for a lot of things if they gave it up fairly, which they don't.
So this happened 5 years ago, and spoiler alert, today we're hearing about that he won one of the Peace Nobel Prize. I'll show you that. Wait for it.
They gave it out. Well, they gave one to Obama immediately upon his ascent to the presidency, and he had no idea why he got it. And you know what? That was the only thing I agreed with him on. I have a very good relationship with Prime Minister Modi. I have a very good relationship with Prime Minister Khan. And if at any time they say, you know, we have some points that we think we can maybe iron out, I think I'd be an extremely good arbitrator. I've done it before, believe it or not, and I've never failed as an arbitrator. I've been asked to arbitrate.
This happened 5 years ago. And well, folks, today we're hearing this is not a joke, this is not a drill, this is not a meme, this is not AI. Breaking. Pakistan recommends Trump for 2026 Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah, you read that correctly. So he is winning, and he actually caught this moment live, or he was told about this moment live, and the homie Trump responded, to which we're gonna get down to it. Roll it.
Can I get a 1 in chat if you want to die for Israel? Guys ready? No.
Yeah, hey.
Wait, people are saying no. What are you, anti-Semitic? What the hell's wrong with you?
You don't want to give your life for Israel? What? Say psych, bro. Say psych, man. Damn. They start the war and they ask for America's help and Americans' help, and you guys don't want to give your life to that? Come on, man.
And the Congo will be doing a peace settlement, probably coming in on Monday or Tuesday. We're going to be signing it up. And we've stopped a very vicious war. So that was an honor for me to be involved. I want to thank JD Vance and for...
JD,
Yeah, gotta thank the homie JD. Otherwise, he will come out and be like, but did you say thank you? We definitely do not want JD Vance asking, but did you say thank you? You gotta thank the homie real quick right then and there before he even asks for it.
Great job. And also...
Good job.
Our Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, has done a fantastic job. So Rwanda, long-term war with the Congo, a very bloody war. They're all bloody, but...
Oh yeah, I mean this is me right now, bro. But now, man, yeah, bro, let's make peace happen, bro. Like worldwide, bro. Like, you know, let's squash the beef, bro, between the homie Netanyahu and the homie over at Iran as well. Like, just squash the beef, guys. Like, come on, man. Like, damn.
But this was a real...
I got to appreciate Trump taking a little bit of time to think about the people in Africa, bro. Like, they got a bunch of bad shit going on over there. And I feel like just because, like, we're not as involved with them financially, it's like nobody even pays attention to them at all.
Yeah, honestly, I heard that there are a lot of wars happening in Africa, but I am not aware. I don't have all the details for it, which I guess is proof, right? Because they're not getting attention. He's speaking facts there. Yeah, the world is really at war. Us as a species, okay, as a whole, we claim that we're peaceful, but our actions are completely different, man. our actions are completely different. The world is literally at war. Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Gaza situation, we all saw that. And then Israel attacks Iran, thinking that they wouldn't like clap back. They thought that Iran was like Gaza, that they were not gonna clap back. They do. So you got Israel, Iran beef happening, US, China beef, but of course it's not like military beef, and thankfully, right? Because US and China beef could be ugly. US and Russia could be ugly. Russia and China could be ugly, even though like Russia and China wouldn't do it, at least as far as I know, but you never know, right? So, and you got like a whole lot of African wars as well happening. India versus Pakistan, that situation was crazy too. So literally like the whole world is at war. And I'm in Canada, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But like I see, like, let me know where you guys are at in the comments, but I regularly see Republicans and Democrats fighting. All of you see like America like fighting with each other too, right? Americans fighting with each other. So yeah, the world is literally like, we're really divided.
They got the worst. I hear that. I don't know that. I hear that though.
The bloody one is going to be making peace with Congo, and they can get on to making trade deals with the United States and other places.
Nice.
Have a much more normal form of life. We're very honored by that.
Okay, so I just googled it. Several active conflicts are currently ongoing in Africa. The most prominent is the civil war in Sudan, now in its third year between government forces and the paramilitary rapid support forces. This conflict has resulted in a massive humanitarian crisis. Okay, so you got, and okay, so Congo as well. Oh shit, okay, well, yeah, I mean, you can only hope for the best, man. Let's hope for the best, pray for the best, and prepare for the worst, right?
Really hope that more people talk about this, because if this actually comes through, this means that they actually did stop. Like, I mean, I feel like a lot of people are calling what's happening over there a genocide, right? Like, it's not like this is some kind of like crazy extreme usage of the word. I feel like a lot of people, this is like an established reality that people are living in. Yeah.
Yeah, one guy said I'm not familiar with it at all. Yeah, same. If you are, put it in the comments.
It's a drone buzzing? Yeah, it is.
Damn,
as you know, we did a very great job with India and Pakistan, and we had India in. It looks like we're going to be making a trade deal with India.
Great.
And we had Pakistan in. It looks like we're going to be making a trade deal with Pakistan, and it's a beautiful thing to watch. Serbia, Kosovo, likewise, they've been fighting for years, and as you know, we brought that one to a conclusion. And now we have a couple of big ones. We have Russia.
Pakistan nominated Trump for a Nobel Peace Prize? Bullshit.
Oh no, he about to find out. He about to find out.
What the fuck, man? Pakistan's Asim Munir recommends Trump for a Nobel Peace Prize?
That.
Oh my god.
I mean, the homie Trump never like got any Nobel Prize. Maybe he did, but he never, as far as I know. I mean, he like 5 years ago he was talking about not receiving one and he deserved it. Well, I guess 5 years later he'll be getting it. He will be getting some. He will pause, but he will be getting some.
Part of the deal. For the latter's alleged role in preventing a nuclear war between India and Pakistan last month. So this is the Pakistan art. Maybe Pakistan isn't so bad after all. Hey, maybe these are our boys, right? Damn, so finally they're playing ball. Okay. What timeline is this? I don't know. How is this happening? How is this even real?
Ukraine, which is making a little bit of progress. And we have Israel, and nobody really knows what that one is all about. We're going to find out pretty soon,
Nobody knows.
The Iranian foreign, Mr. President.
If the homie Trump can, and I'll say this again, bro, like, America don't need to be the world police. America always becomes like, you know, part of the world police gang and all that. It's not America's job, but I mean, yeah, de-escalating. I mean, I welcome that, you know, de-escalating through like talks. I think most Americans would be cool with that. I feel like most people would be cool with that, because here's the thing, right? Like, if you Israel wants US to jump in, right? Israel want you to die for them, literally, bro. They want us all to die for them, literally. Because I mean, Canada's part of NATO, right? So if America jumps in, and first of all, yeah, realistically speaking, Canada is probably not gonna jump in. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they will jump in. But if things get ugly, Canada is gonna jump in too, because part of NATO, right? So all the NATO countries gonna jump in, bro. Like, I don't want like any American, I don't want like any innocent civilians, even in Israel, even in Iran, like dying for dumb shit like that Netanyahu started, like all these you know, like politicians starting, or you want to blame Iran's politicians, yeah, go ahead. You want to blame Israel's politicians, go right ahead. The thing is that because of these boys beefing, innocent people's probably gonna lose their loved ones. If not that, they're gonna lose their lives, bro. So I definitely am not on the side of that, bro. Like, and yeah, absolutely, bro. Like, Americans don't deserve to die for another country's war, right? In this case, Israel, right? Like, they don't deserve. I mean, if you wanna die for them, yeah, go right ahead. But like, damn, bro. Like, this is.
The Iranian foreign minister this afternoon said if the U.S. is serious about negotiations, that you would call up Israel and request that they stop their airstrikes. Will you make that request?
Well, I think it's very hard to make that request right now. If somebody's winning, it's a little bit harder to do than if somebody's losing. But we're ready.
Yeah, he's right.
Willing and able, and we've been speaking to Iran, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
That's not the leader of Pakistan, just a general who said he should get it. Yeah, but that's good, bro. Like, that's good. Because as soon as one of them say it, then it gets normalized, right?
Yeah, he's like a big general. I mean, he's like the on the front line.
Obama got one without bringing any peace, so why not? If Trump gets a Nobel, I actually think that. I think that if Trump could somehow like solve this like Iran problem, I think that is a Nobel Peace Prize level thing.
Absolutely, 100%, bro. Like, yeah, if the homie Trump actually solves this, I think like a lot of people would be like, damn, I think like he like really deserved that peace medal this time around, right? Yeah, right. Like whether you love the homie Trump, whether you hate him, whether you voted for him or not voted for him, put it in the comments. If the homie Trump solves the beef, like, do you think he would be worthy? From my standpoint, absolutely, bro. Like, absolutely, bro. Like, if he solves this beef between Israel and Iran, worthy. Like, #1 contender for the Nobel Peace Prize. Absolutely, man. No doubt. Zero. But if you think he don't, even if that happens, put it in the comments, man. Put it in the comments, bro. Like, I want to know what you guys be thinking, bro.
Sometimes because this has been an issue for like almost 50 years.
Maybe longer.
I mean, anybody who solves that problem, I think it like, yeah, like not even just Trump, just anybody.
Yeah. Anybody. Facts.
2 weeks. Just time to see whether or not people.
Okay, somebody brought up Kim Jong-un in the comments. I don't know about that, but not even then, bro. Like, I'll say this, bro, because this Israel-Iran beef is bigger than. It's big. It really is big, bro. It really is big. Like, motherfuckers really thought, I'm talking about, like, Netanyahu here, like, he really thought, like, they would be able to, like, attack Iran, like Gaza, and they wouldn't be able to get, and they wouldn't get Iran to retaliate back. So, this is the type of shit I hate, right? Because of this, and I'm with peace on both sides here, with both people here, because presidents, prime ministers, you know, the politicians would always divide us, would always they will start the wars, but then it's like, you know, our people that are gonna like die for it, right? Our people as in like, you know, us humans, like our brothers and sisters. I'm talking about like humans collectively, right? Because they got nuclear bunkers, bro. They got nuclear bunkers. They're gonna sit there, chill. They're gonna peace out, right? Yeah, bring your citizens, bring your civilians. Yeah, start a war, and then yeah, now it's your war, not mine. That sort of mentality. F that,
come
bro.
to their senses.
Did the Europeans help at all in talking with the Iranians?
No, they didn't help. No. Iran doesn't want to.
Fuck the Europeans. Okay, great.
Speak to Europe. They want to speak to us. Europe is not going to be able to help in this one.
20 years ago, you were skeptical of a Republican administration that attacked a Middle East country on the idea of questionable intelligence of weapons of mass destruction. How is this moment different with Iran?
Great question. Great question to directly ask the man himself. Great question.
Well, there were no weapons of mass destruction. I never thought there were. And that was somewhat pre-nuclear. You know, there was a nuclear age, but nothing like it is today. And it looked like I'm right about the material that they've gathered already. It's a tremendous amount of material. And I think within a matter of weeks, or certainly within a matter of months, they were going to be able to have a nuclear weapon. We can't let that happen.
No.
I was very much opposed to Iraq. I said it loud and clear, but I was a civilian, but I guess I got a lot of publicity.
Yeah.
But
oh shit, that's right. He was a civilian at that time, right? Yeah. Okay, I mean, I don't know, but the first time I feel like I found out about the homie Trump was he in like that movie? I forgot the movie's name, but it was a very good movie actually. You know, with the kid, Home Alone, right? Was he in there? I think he was, right? I gotta double check. But I sure do know for the fact that he actually appeared at WrestleMania 23, I believe, right? You know, when we had the Bobby Lashley versus Umaga, RIP to Umaga, Bobby Lashley versus Umaga, you know, it was a hair versus hair match. So we had Vince McMahon, pre that sort of situation that happened with the homie Vince McMahon, but I guess he no longer homie right after that one, right? But you know, so the homie Vince McMahon and homie Trump, they had that hair versus hair match. Yeah, that was big. I believe around that time he was a civilian. I mean, businessman, but civilian.
I was very much opposed to the Iraq war, and I actually did say, don't go in, don't go in, but I said, if you're going to go in, keep the oil. But they didn't do that.
What intelligence do you have that Iran is...
So basically, it was different than now. I'm
go
right.
Go in 3 times. Don't go in.
And
don't go in.
Everybody was talking about me back then. Okay.
building a nuclear weapon? Your intelligence community has said they have no evidence that they are at this point.
Well, then my intelligence community is wrong. Who in the intelligence community said that?
Your director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard.
I googled, and apparently he was in Home Alone 2. Yeah, fun fact there.
Doesn't sound good. Who said that?
Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard.
It doesn't sound good. Who said that? The director.
She's wrong.
Deported. Wrong. Snitch.
Landing in Iran from China.
They say that they're there to take people out, but I can't tell you about that. I get along very well with China, get along very well with President Xi. I like him, he likes me. We have a very good relationship.
China. But that's good, man. That's what we want, right? Like, no beefs, end the beefs. More peace, no more beefs. No more beefs. We need peace. No more beefs. Stock market gotta rise. Up the pay for everybody. Everybody deserve a pay raise right now. Give everybody $1 billion tax-free first thing in the morning tomorrow. That would like this video.
We'll see what happens. I can't imagine them getting involved.
The decision that you need to make on Iran, whether to strike militarily, is this the biggest decision you'll have to make as president?
I think it will be. I do. Unless something crazy happens, I think this will probably be potentially the biggest thing.
Well, I can't tell you that. I have to see what happens. I can't really say that. It depends what the decision is.
No way to know, of course.
But I wouldn't really be able to tell you.
Okay, somebody in the comments just said, nah, Canada 51st state. Bro, like, we ain't even on that topic right now, homie, but okay, alright, man, alright. Nah, bro, like, and I've said that in the past. Of course, like, jokes aside, though, it's not gonna happen the way it's going, right? But like, right now, bro, like, I don't want to. The reason being, because, like, if Israel drags US into their war, bro, like, and if Canada and US is one, then, bro, automatically we're also gonna be like with you guys, like, going in like that, bro. Nah, bro, I don't want that, bro. I don't want to die for another country's war like that, bro. Like, you know, and I wish that to nobody. Like, jokes aside, though, nobody, man. Like, damn, bro.
You that now. I'll tell you in about a year from now, maybe 5 years or 10 years from now. You never know about decisions.
That'll be all the way in his 4th term now. I mean, what if something else happens by then?
5th term.
You never really know.
Well, that'd be 5th term, actually.
I might, depending on the circumstances.
Would you?
Be for a while.
It's very hard to stop. I will.
We're gonna get COVID too by that time. Okay, somebody is predicting in the chat. Damn, man, Nostradamus.
Say this. It's very hard to stop when you look at it.
Yeah.
Israel's doing well in terms of war, and I think you would say that Iran is doing less well. it's a little bit hard to get somebody to stop.
Yeah, I think that Iran's just trying to broker for peace so they can recover and recuperate from the attacks from Israel. And they're doing it as a strategic military advantage and not in good faith in order to negotiate. Because if they were willing to negotiate in good faith, it would have happened in the first 60 days that they had open for negotiations. I mean, like, really, like, they're delay tactics, exactly.
Gotta make the nuke, you know.
Former Congressman Matt Gaetz threw out an interesting idea suggesting that if you were to broker a deal where nuclear inspectors go into both Israel and Iran, that you...
I love that. That's a two birds, one stone situation.
could win a Nobel Peace Prize, and they might even rename it the Trump Peace Prize. Did you hear those? What do you think?
That reporter is smart. Bro, they're playing into his...
Yo, hopefully he is like actual like you know, US citizen, like American born, because otherwise like the homie Trump would be like deported. Otherwise he may get deported, bro. But deported where? So yeah, that's the thing though. Hopefully he's American, like dead ass, like born American, like US citizen, dead ass to the 100%, like, you know, American citizen from the waist down as well. Pause. He needs to be, otherwise he'll get deported, because that was a very good question.
Ego, they're gonna rename the Nobel Peace Prize into the Trump Peace Prize if you do this. Are you gonna do this? Look at his face, bro.
He's gonna deport him.
Well, they should give me the Nobel Prize for Rwanda, and if you look, the Congo, or you could say Serbia, Kosovo, you could say a lot of them. You could say, I mean, the big one is India and Pakistan. I should have gotten it 4 or 5 times. I should get it for the...
Man, come on, man. You're being greedy right now, man. Pakistan is giving you, bro. Come on, homie. Like, they are giving you. Maybe India should also give you for sure. Like, at least one, right? Yeah, but Pakistan is giving you, man.
I would...
Pakistan is giving you, man. Humble. But I guess, like, he feels like he deserves it, so...
Bro, can you believe that we have 3.5 more years of this?
Time flies quick, but
and that's worst case scenario. That's if he doesn't run a third time.
Yeah,
I think that if Trump by the end of his term, I really mean this, and I'm not saying this is a good thing, but I really mean this. I think that if he locks down the war in Ukraine and Russia, and that's over, Iran doesn't have nukes, the Middle East is relatively peaceful. And there are no other ongoing issues. And, like, you know, he sets down a couple of these fuck-around situations in Africa and Gaza. I actually think that people would vote for him. And
bro, no, absolutely. Bro, like, listen, I'm Canadian, right? I'm in Canada, right? Like, and I understand, like, you know, if you're in America, you guys got issues. Some of you love him, some of you hate him, some of you are like indifferent, some of you are like, okay, I love him when he does good, I hate him when he doesn't do good, right? Whatever, right? Opinions are like assholes, everybody got it, right? But if he solves the issue of like Gaza, he's the president of the United States, he gotta like look after his own people, right? I get that Americans would be like, hey, America first. I understand that part, but I'm just, now that we're on the topic, if he solves that issue, like, keep Israel chill, like, hey, please don't start any more wars, please, man, like, come on, man, like, come on, Iran, please, bro, like, don't, okay, don't. So chill that situation down with the homies over at Iran, homies over at Israel, stop the Gaza war as well, stop like Russia, Ukraine, bro, he deserves it. Like damn, bro, like, he deserves, at that point, what more do you want, dog? What more do you want? By the way, did you see this? Apparently, yeah, not my opinion, but whistleblower came on, ended up leaking first dead alien images. Click on this video on the screen and I'll see you right there. Yeah, actual video. Check it out.